What's up, y'all? We're back today, and we have some 2x4s. And a customer asked us to make a garden bench for her, so we got 6 2x4s here, and we have 2 more over there on the other side of the garage. So shop, we're gonna be using them. So let's go ahead and get some boards cut. We need 6 boards at 6 feet long. These are 8-footers, so 8-footers. So we're gonna cut them. So I have some plans here and stuff we drew out. So we need 6 boards that are 21 inches long, 6 boards that are 24 inches long, and 6 boards that are 6 feet long. So excuse me. So let's go get these cut. All right. So measure. Get also. We're going to reuse these for the legs of what we're making. So, garden bench. This customer specifically asked for this kind of a bench. We're going to paint it white because she wants that color. She wants it. I will tell you at the end the total cost, not including paint, because she's got paint. She wants it painted with paint she has. So if y'all know of anybody else that wants something built, you let me know in the comments, and we'll be getting something hooked up. I build pretty much anything. We'll build some furniture. Y'all saw that coffee table in one of the last videos I made. I'll do a little bit of mechanic work. So let me know in the comments, and let's go ahead and speed this video up. As y'all heard in that last clip, I didn't seem too happy. It's because I was measuring from the end to here for 2 feet, because it's supposed to be an 8-foot board, right? Well, it wasn't. In Lowe's, it was supposed to be an 8-foot board. They were only like 7 something, so now when I cut 2 feet off, it's actually 68 and a half, up to 6 feet. So I have 2x4s over there I might be able to pull from, but I kind of want them to all be the same. Cool. Guess that's what I get when I don't measure it from 6 feet. I measure from 2 feet. Cool. Not really cool, but let's go ahead and cut the rest of them 6 feet, and then we'll jump over there by the 2x4 and see if I can get 2 other 6-footers. So I came over here. So a few of these boards we're going to be using for part of the legs. I only got 6 of the so-called 8-foot boards, so I could do that and use some of those. But I'm gonna have to grab 2 of these, and none of these are not looking too pretty. Let's do that one, and then maybe we'll get enough off of that one. Let me pull them out and get them. Alright, so these are the messed up 2 boards I'm going to use for leg. Not messed up, just cut short. These are the boards. I'm hoping the paint will not make them look different. So lay these down on the floor, and we're going to get some wood cut for the legs, and I'll tell you the measurements right now. Alright, so we will need 6 boards that are at 21 inches long. So let's go ahead and jump to cutting that. I'm going to cut 2 so I can test and make sure that's how big I want my legs. So let's cut these 2, and I'll make sure that's how big I want my legs. You know the saying, measure twice, cut once? Make sure you do that on here. I messed up a few times. But now we're going to cut 6 boards at 21 inches. Yes, the legs I'm making, they worked out like I thought they would. So 6 boards at 21 inches. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, now cut 6 boards that are 24 inches long, which is 2 feet long. Now we're going to cut 6 of those. So I have to get a few more boards from the pile, not scrap pile, but piles of 2x4s I have over there, but we're going to cut 6 2x4s that are 2 feet long. Alright, now I'll change the plan a little bit, but not really. We're going to take the boards we already cut, plus the ones we're about to cut. We only cut 4, about to cut last 2. But we're not going to cut them at 24 inches, 2 feet. We're going to cut them at 23 inches, 1 foot and 11 inches. So I'll tell you why once we're done this cutting them. Alright, so now we got our boards. Mike's working. These are 2 feet ones. These are our 21 inch ones, and those are 6 feet long ones. The reason I cut these at 23 inches, not 24 inches, 1 foot and 11 inches long, because the table's supposed to be 2 feet tall, and this will make it to where it's about 2 feet and half an inch or so. So, I'm fine with it being a little extra tall, but I don't want it too much extra tall for the customer. So, assembly time. We're gonna throw the legs together. Our legs are gonna kind of look like we'll have 3 sets of legs, but we'll have a 2-footer. I'm not calling them 2 foots, even though they're an inch shorter. And then one of these right here, but it'll be like right here. And then we'll have one like 3 inches from the bottom right there. So I'll make one, get you all back, and then we'll finish the rest. So let's jump into it. Make sure you pre-drill holes when you put them in. Just a side note. Well, I dare say, not bad for a leg. It's supposed to be 2 feet across. See how accurate I was. I haven't measured that once yet. That's pretty accurate, and I need it to be as accurate as possible. There we go, perfect. Got 2 more to make. It took a little longer for the first one. The second one shouldn't take as long, I hope. But make sure you pre-drill your holes. I put 2 right there, 2 right there. I put 3 inches in. 2 right there, and 2 right there. So it's not really, it's wobbly because it's not firm yet, but not uneven cuts or anything. So that's what I want. Let's go ahead and jump 2 more. Alright, so as you saw in the time lapse, I put those boards up there. We're going to go ahead and make the third leg. Alright, so I just um, finished making the third leg. Here are the 3 legs, and we're going to put the boards across. I have over here my router. It's on my router table right now, but I got my router bit. I'm going to, it looks like, it'll look like that. And I'm going to put it on that kind of look on the 2x4s. Or just router all of them on the edges. We're going to see how it looks. I'm not sure how it would look, but hey, we'll see. And do the time lapse of doing that. Alright, so I have the router here. I'm going to go ahead and test it on a 2x4 before I actually do it to the real 2x4s. So let's go ahead and jump to the time lapse for the practice. Alright, so I just put this edge on it to see how good it looks. I think it looks pretty good. It's a little rough right here on the edge, so I might get a piece of sandpaper and sand that down once I get it done on the other 2x4s, but I like it. It gives it a kind of classy look, so we're going to go ahead and do it to all the other 2x4s. One thing, I'm having a problem with that moving, so this is not properly, there's something messed up on the bottom, so I might have to clamp it to this, but let's go ahead and cut the rest of 2x4s. Let's jump to that time lapse. Before we jump into the time lapse, I was just talking to my brother, and he said that I should lower the bit and take one pass and then higher the bit a little bit and then take another pass so I can savory my bit and not take one big pass off at one time. So we're going to try that. You want to step over and make sure you know right what marking your piece was at for the second pass because you want that to be the exact. So let's go ahead and jump right into the first 2x4. Time lapse. Alright, I'm checking in here, and we got 3 of the 6 done. What do y'all think? I think it's gonna give it a nice classic look. So let's jump into the other 6 or the other 3 doing them. I'm gonna run inside real quick, and then we'll be back out doing them. Let's do it. Alright, so this is kind of what it's gonna look like. Wait. I did all those hours, but there's no edge on it. Well, okay. Now I get it. Now this is how we fix it. Easy, snap of the fingers, and we fix it. Alright, just watch. Oh, that's way better. Did you look at that? She looks pretty good. Got those nice chamfer chamfer edges things. If y'all know in the comments what they're called. I know what they're called. I was told what they're called, but I keep forgetting. So we're gonna of course screw them on and blah all that stuff. Maybe once I screw them on, put some putty over it. But you'll see it's night out. I just finished. Literally just finished. See, I'm all dusty. Still, just finished cutting the last 3 boards. Pretty good. I think it looks really good. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see me make some raised beds for summer, spring coming around. Be planting some plants. Maybe I could sell a few. So pretty sturdy before being screwed on. So we're gonna go ahead and jump tomorrow of us, of course, straightening everything out and getting it looking good. So let's jump to that. The thing before I go to bed, I just picked up the trash vacuum out. I hate before I go inside. I hate leaving a mess in the garage. Come in the morning and I have to clean it all up in the morning. So I'm gonna clean up all this mess, put all the tools away tonight because I'm not gonna be using them until tomorrow. So we get all this vacuum up. Let's jump to the time lapse. I'm gonna make you all suffer through the mess too because you made me build this. I'm gonna make you suffer through it. Well, you didn't make me build this. The customer did. But anyway, well, she didn't make it. Me build it. Okay, said no straight up. But I'm not that kind of person. You asked me to build, whether I think I can or can't, I'm going to because that's just me, man. So let's go and jump into it. What's up, y'all? It's back. It's the next day, and we're gonna finish working on this thing. So we're going to screw on these boards. So we're going to take these 4 off. Make sure I put on the ends what I want on the ends. Alright, I like those 2 end boards, so we'll take these out over here. Screws. And a drill. Let's screw these on. And we're going to get a right measurement. So we're at 6 feet, exactly. That should be it. And let's have 6 feet, 3 feet. So we'll want the middle of this on 3 feet. I'm going to go right here. Where's my pencil? Well, where's my pencil? Would you believe that? Alright, guess I'm using a pen. Alright, so we mark it 3 feet. And then we're going to measure, this is 3.5. So, 3 is 2. 1/4. Let me think. Could be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That does not seem like the middle. That's not the middle. And that's it. Almost 2. So that's probably the middle. Alright, so I found out the measurement. I should have known it, but it's 1 3/4 is the middle of our 2x4. We're going to line up the 3 feet, one with that. And we're going to screw it on. I want to do the exact same pattern with all of them in case. Right, I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, I should pre-drill it. You know what? Cut to the time lapse. Right now, I just screwed all these ones on, and it is real firm. I got some wood glue, and I don't have any wood putty. We'll do some wood glue and some wood shavings. We're gonna fill in all the holes, the little cracks and the notches. The 2 boards I replaced have some real like messed up stuff, so we're gonna clean all that up. Put some wood shavings, so we're gonna mix it all up in the container, and let's jump to the time lapse. Okay, so if you can see like all the spots on it, I did it. My hands look like this after, so I'm gonna go inside and clean them. And make sure if you do wood putty, which would probably be better, but it's not what I have, make sure you do it. I sunk all the screws a little bit more and put wood shavings and putty over them, or glue over them. So we'll see how it does. I'm gonna go get my hands before they dry too quick. Just flip this table, and these screws are sticking out some. So you know what I'm calling in. I'm calling in the grinder and the wheel. I had to drop it because somebody pulled on me. I thought it was definitely. It wasn't. Alright. Alright, so I guess next time y'all see me, we'll be with sanding. Sanding all this stuff up. So let's jump to sanding. I'll do it like tomorrow or something. Thank you. Yeah, let's get to sanding. Just jump to it. Alright, so It's been about 24 hours. This is dried, and I got a sander, so I'm going to sand it down. And you see right here, that 2x4 compared to that 2x4 is not, is not like straight. So this is like got an angle. So I'm going to get some wood shavings, some glue, and we're going to work on fixing that. So let's jump to the time lapse. Alright, so I just finished putting it over there. That's where it was. And then I had some extras, so I went ahead and did it right there and down here some, right there. Right there. And then I did it down there at the other end. I did around it too. So now we go ahead and jump into the time lapse of our all favorite part. I think it's all of our favorite parts. Sanding. Let's jump into it. Alright, so if I didn't tell y'all, I'm starting with 60, and we're going to go up pretty high, so to go to 60. Hey, we're moving up to 80 grit, so just let y'all know. Alrighty, what do y'all think? I just finished sanding it. She real smooth. Don't feel that? I can't really feel that, I'm sorry. Right there, it's a little rough. Go with that again. Still see it's still a little bumpy. So right there, and then right there, and right there, it came out. And a few other spots, so I'm going to try to find the finest sawdust I have. Fill in all those spots. And there you have it. Oh, would you look at that? Hey, Pebs. Hey, Pebble. So there you have it. I guess right there y'all can see that it could be filled in. So we've got some more things for that, and then in 24 hours I'll sand all that. Or tomorrow, not 24 hours really, but some nice wheel smooth. There's some bumps and stuff some places. So go ahead and put some more wood shavings, and I'll see y'all in the next clip, I guess. And just one thing before this video is done. Watching the Mets and Cardinals right now, so it's now glitching. There we go. Here. See what this pitch is going to be.
0-2, a side.
Well, I guess it was foul, so it's glitchy, but you go watch Baseball Reacts as soon as this video is done. I see right there and right there. You can fill those in. So, let's jump to, I guess, probably more sanding, but I'll talk to y'all before I start sanding more, so. Alright, so we're back, and we're going to start some more sanding. Alright, so finish sanding it. So it looks like where I did it. You still see it? I took a chisel and got all in there. It's not don't look as bad, maybe it doesn't on camera, but we're going to paint it, and we're going to see where we put a bunch of wood chips, and we're going to paint it white. So she gave us some paint, the customer, but I'm going to put a first coat of paint, outdoor paint I have, and then she has outdoor paint. She gave it to me already to use on this, so jump to time lapse. Here's the paint I got. And just some white outdoor paint. We're going to mix her up, because she's not mixed yet. And I used this more recently on some other project thing I was doing, so mix her up and let's get brushing. Alright, so I put a bunch of feed bags under it so the paint wouldn't get all over the floor. Let's jump to the time lapse of painting it. There you go. I don't know what you think, but let me know in the comments. But we're going to let this coat dry, flip it over to the bottom. It's not perfect first coat, so we're gonna give it probably another 1 or 2 coats. But let's flip another coats, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Thank you. Alright, it's been about 24 hours, and we're back the next day. We're gonna paint the bottom. So since it's not painted wood, we're gonna paint the whole bottom too. So go ahead and jump into painting it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Not really. I'm not a big painter. I guess I'll have to learn polite. That's it. There's not much else I can do until it finished drying, and you can't do much outside. A generator I could work on, and another table customer asked me to work on. But right now I'm gonna let it dry. It's lightning every once in a while, but it's raining now. So yeah, always love some good old rain, rainy day. Thank you all. Get you all back in about 24 hours again. Alrighty, so it's been about 24 hours, and then I just went ahead and painted it, so y'all saw the time lapse of me painting it, but it's been about 24 hours before I painted that, of course, and so there's another coat. I got a different kind of paint the customer gave me. The first paint I was putting on was just a coating of eye paint. I had paint that was outside paint. The paint she gave me was like a thicker outside paint, so I'd go ahead and use that, and I'll get y'all back, and we're gonna flip it over and do the top side. Of course, in like 24 hours, we'll do the top side. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Today it's been about 24 hours, and we're gonna go ahead and flip this sucker over and give her a good paint, because she looks like she's got a good paint on the bottom. Flip it over and give her a paint on the top, and we'll see what it looks like after that. Jump to the time lapse. Alrighty, so we don't end up putting a third coat on it, as you all see what I talk about in a minute. But we're gonna sand it down a little bit. We're about to get interrupted by me, so I'm gonna wait till that's done. Maybe I'll let you know the prices in a second. Once I'm interrupted. Maybe soon. Alright, so I did take the sander, if you saw in time lapse. I sanded a bunch of the drips and stuff down, that dripped when I had it upside down, so it would mostly be flat. So I just want to let y'all know that, to get like sand on it. Nothing too heavy, but okay, so let's finish the painting. Alright, there you go. I will tell you the prices. The wood cost about $36 if I'm remembering right. Screws were about 10. We got a little discount on them, but they were still about 10. I will write down the prices that I remember at the end of the video. I never do get before and after pictures. Really bummed out about that, forgot. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and have a great one. I really hope y'all are enjoying this video, because I feel like it's taking forever. I hope it's not a longer video. I haven't edited it yet, so we'll see. But there we have it. We painted the thing, second coat. I don't think we're going to need a third, but I'll get y'all right back, and if we do, we'll put a third coat on. And while that third coat's being put on, if we do, I will talk to y'all how much it costs. If we're not putting a third coat on, I already talked to y'all about how much it costs, so y'all know how much it costs already if we not put a third coat on. So, spoiled brats, not kidding. Thanks for watching, and let's jump to the next clip. Alrighty, so this is the next clip. I forgot to take before and after pictures. Real bummed out about that. But if y'all could, please like, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Share this video to anybody. If y'all liked it and want me to build other things like this, please let me know in the comments. If you want me to do more mechanic work, please let me know in the comments. And I'm just trying to build this channel, so let me know how I can do better. Have a great one.